Hey guys, Kuzo here, back with another video, and I have a longer video that's going to be coming out tomorrow, but posting a slightly shorter video today. That's if it turns out to be shorter. Planned it to be shorter, but my other video I actually talk about, I mentioned how the new video I just had come out on my main channel. I talked about how that came out, so that might be a little bit confusing for that video. But yeah, if any of you have not seen that video yet, definitely go check it out after this. Drawing Asta as a Harry Potter wizard, interesting thing to do, I guess. I'm trying to make it interesting at least for you guys. But what am I doing with this guy? I don't know. How are you guys doing today? I don't know how often I'm going to be uploading to this channel. Like I said, it might be a little sporadic, but definitely trying to get back into it, see how it goes. But yeah, that other video is going to be much longer, although I didn't want it to be as long as it is. Kind of like that first video I made when I came back. I didn't expect it to be that long, but I'm trying to keep these videos like under 20 minutes. This video thought was going to be a little shorter, but we don't know. It always ends up being some other thing entirely, completely much longer than I originally anticipated. That's how these videos typically go. I say this is gonna be like a 10-minute video, turns out being 30. Goodness gracious. Let's move the eyes a little closer. Bring this jaw up a little bit, maybe. Thicken the neck out. Although, based on what I just made there, you're not even gonna see the neck. I'm just doing something completely random and weird. Kind of looks like Bakugo, actually, now that I look at it. But see if we can change that up by literally taking something back here and going bam, bam. Now it's not Bakugo at all. What? Then people would just be like, it looks like Bakugo. It's like a ponytail. Like, whoa. Let's put two little hoges, just like Owen has. Trying to figure out what to do there. There we go. Alright, well, just playing around, doing stuff. I don't know what to do with this whole thing. Maybe I could have him like up here holding something. Actually, I was thinking of him holding like some sort of strap that's going around him, so you actually wouldn't see the strap being held. You just kind of see it wrapping around him. But this would probably go over it the way I'm drawing it here. Maybe I could draw something kind of coming down here. His body would be doing something like this. Let's just add in a pocket there. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I already asked that in my last one, but it's always good to ask you guys how you're doing. I do read pretty much all the comments, and just like my other videos, I do pretty much read every single comment. I don't necessarily have time to reply back to every single one of them, and especially it's harder to comment back to the more complicated questions, because I always got so much going on. So like if you have someone you really look up to or something, and you commented on their video or something and they didn't reply back to you, it's definitely nothing against you. It's just, especially if they're bigger. Like, I'm not even like that big, and I have thousands of comments that come through, and it's hard to get back to all of them. Or else I wouldn't have any time to draw. Any time to draw. Drawing something very strange here. I actually drew something with this kind of neck sort of contraption before one of my other characters. Let's just draw a bunch of random wrinkles. This one is not very well thought out. This is me just playing around with shapes, really. That is exactly what is going on here. Let's just flesh out these fingers a little bit more, so you can kind of tell what's going on before I get into some minor inking. I think you guys liked the inking in the last one, so I always try to maybe do a little bit of inking, even if I don't finish inking the whole thing. Might be fun to watch. Ink some of it. Maybe it'll help me get faster. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back to practicing a lot more perspective. Like, I've been practicing. You know, I practice anatomy and stuff like that, but if I don't practice my perspective lines and like the human body in perspective and simplified shapes or something like that, my mind starts losing all the structures that I've built and how to really draw them. It's kind of frustrating that it does that, but it is what it is, I guess. It's part of life. We gain some, we lose some. Actually, isn't it? It's we win some, we lose some. Got quiet when I was inking that jaw. But yeah, coming in here with the Zebra G pen. Trying to be a little bit more accurate than my last one I did on this channel, but try to incrementally be a little bit better at something, which it is not working. That was what we would call a fail. Like, what just happened there with that hair strand? What the heck? I don't know. I don't know what happened with that hair strand, guys. It's a rogue hair strand. That's what's wrong with it. It's rogue. It's running away from its creator. Bam. Let's draw in his ear here. Shabam, shabam, shabam. See, this paper is really fun to draw on, but for like my main channel, I actually did an illustration, which you guys already know about, the Sasuke one, in this book, but this paper is such a strange aspect ratio that it makes it very difficult to use. Let's try hat sketch in on that one. And actually the drawing over there is the drawing from the long video that you guys will see. Do you guys want to see a preview of it? Well, too bad. Actually, I think I might like this one a little bit better than that one. I mean, they're both fantastic. Check out my next video. Do not miss it. By the way, turn on that bell icon to notify when each video comes out. We are clocking at 10 minutes now. By the way, this video is sponsored by my Patreons. Like all my videos. Thank you, all my patrons. You guys are the best pencils nobody's ever are. And no, that doesn't mean I'm getting close to the end. Okay, actually, I should be getting close to the end, but not quite yet. I want to ink a little bit more of this. You gotta have a thumbnail pretty, you know what I'm saying? Can't have an ugly thumbnail, or else, you know, that's all video successes are, is making sure your content's interesting enough for people to watch, which I am a little baffled on people wanting to watch this stuff, but I know there are people out there that want to. Kind of like I would have watched something similar to this if I was younger, but I didn't know how many people out there, you know, like me when I was younger. Gotta focus on these eyes, yo. I don't know why I said yo, but yo. Speaking of eyes, good gosh. I don't know if you guys know this, but I could barely see myself doing that. My eyes are getting worse and worse and worse. In fact, I think I have a bad problem going on and with my eyes, so I'm not gonna say anything until I find out when I go to the eye doctor, whenever I can get that chance, money-wise. But I don't really talk about that stuff unless it's very serious, because I like to keep this stuff, you know, exciting and fun for you guys. A reason to bring down the mood. And by the way, I'm dying. I do want to do a traditional Bounty's Gate illustration, and that will probably be on my main channel at some point. It'll probably be a subject-based video, because basically, and then I would basically, you know, mention that it's Bounty's Gate within the video, but it would be talking about something completely different, you know, like digital versus traditional or some poop like that, because that's a way to go about it. Because if you do a video straight up saying, my new manga Bounty's Gate, it's not really going to go anywhere. I mean, you can. I would do that. I would do a video like that. But right now, I don't think I would. Until it like launches or something, I might do that. Alright, Chris. Kuzo, keep it simple. Don't go crazy. When I go too crazy with the fabric is when it starts looking weird. Keep it chunky. That's what I've learned to try to do a little bit more. Keep it a little chunky unless you know how to draw fabric really well. Which there have been some times where I learned how to draw fabric pretty darn good, and you know, I didn't practice it enough. Guess what? I lost it. I basically lost that ability to draw fabric the way I used to. You know, I can gain it back again, but there's some things that I need to practice more on right now anyways. Yeah, no. You know, that would actually go like straight up that way. This thing. But let's pretend that it didn't do that, and let's not ink that part then. The things we learn. It's a little bit more unconventional kind of inking that I'm doing here. Like, I wouldn't put in these tiny little spots everywhere, and I wouldn't be hatching everywhere either. I'm just really messing around with these. Something turns out cool, then good. Coolio. Oh, hey, we're at 16 minutes. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Holy smokes. Actually, I wasn't even planning on inking this hand. I'm not even actually paying attention to the perspective this is in, which once you get to the point of really like trying to consciously think of that stuff while you're drawing, it really changes a lot. Like when you know a lot more about it, it changes a lot for your illustration. Things start becoming more accurate and can read better because it's actually accurate. Because if it's not accurate, it tends to make your illustration a little confusing. The reader kind of has to ask himself, or the viewer kind of has to ask himself, what's going on there? Is that it confuses them a bit. But that was fun. I don't know what to put behind him. You know, I could just put like some sort of bill. So if he's going that way, let's draw like a roof or something, and then like maybe like a chimney, something like that, like coming out, and like that, maybe something like that. I don't know what's going on here. It's only my drawing. It's not like I'm responsible for it. Wait, what? That's not how it works. No, really. It's my imagination. My imagination killed him. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now. About 50% of the audience has already left. Like, Kuzo crazy. Yeah, let's just do that, bam, bam, bam. Let's create a smoke or something coming up from the chimney, and I guess we can draw like maybe like a big tree or something over here. Then draw some spots down here, then going into something where actually the whole bottom part is like shaded, and then just bottom part of the branches are shaded. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. And just play around like that. Well, bam. Dip my ink pen again, and I think I'm gonna call that good. We went way longer than I wanted to, but yeah, if you guys like this video, I really appreciate everyone watching. And if you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, helps out the channel. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified when each video comes out. Make sure to go check out my Kuzo channel if you haven't, Kuzomari channel if you haven't. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.